chilly night here at the Leigh Sports Village, but the fans have turned up in big numbers, hoping to see their respective team bounce back after defeat last weekend. For Leigh, they were beaten in front of the Premier Sports cameras at Featherstone, and they'll be looking for an instant reaction. For the Bradford Bulls, after a good win on the opening day, they fell to defeat at home to Sheffield. Can they bounce back here? Adrian Lamb looks nice and relaxed ahead of this one. Will his side pick up a second championship victory of the season? It's pretty windy here, it's pretty breezy here tonight, pretty chilly, but the pitch looks immaculate, Kevin Brown.
It looks fantastic. It's perfect for playing rugby league tonight, and I'm sure Adrian Lamb, as we see there on the VT, will be getting his attacking style involved tonight.
He will indeed. Waiting the two teams to come out here. So here then come the teams out of the tunnel then. Let's have a look then at the two teams then. Changes for Leigh, 4 of them. Kieran Dixon, Tom Nisbet and Jacob Jones drop out. Chris Green, we saw him last week, fractured his arm as Hitchcox, Chamberlain, Sidlow and Norman come in to the starting lineup. What about the Bradford Bulls then? Well, they're without Dan Fleming, who is suspended. Sam Scott, the former York man, comes in for his Bradford Bulls debut. And there was a late change today. Bradford were hoping Corey Johnson, the Leeds loanee, would start tonight. He's been recalled by his parent club, and Chester Butler comes in for his first game in 2 years. Big night for him, and a big night as well for the winger, Matty Dawson-Jones, his 150th career appearance.
Demanding of his team this week.
Here come Leigh then, centre field. Reynolds gets the ball away, into the line comes Aiken, slips a pass away, oh the flick pass, beautiful skill, Leigh into the corner, Keenan Brandon is with a finish, but that was all about the flick pass. Ed Chamberlain take a bow, Leigh lead 4-0.
Yeah, we've probably done him a disservice. We spoke about the opposite centre in Nene McDonald, and on this occasion Joe Mellor gets Ed Chamberlain at his one-on-one with his opposite. He goes round him and it's a great flick pass, and Keenan Brown, you know, perfect positional play from him, and he's over for the try. But great shape from Leigh.
Yeah, fantastic. And what happens is when you put so much pressure on one side of the field, you can sometimes forget about the other centre. And I think this here now is an amazing piece of skill. Right hand flick pass on the money. Fantastic put down. What a try. Pressure on him.
Here comes Asiata. He can play at the line. Slips the ball away. Mellon bumps off one. Bumps off Pat. Now there's a player down here. I think Asiata was hit. Now this could be interesting here for the referee. Aaron Moore's the man in the middle. Let's have another look at this. He's been hit by Walker. Referee not happy with that one.
Absolutely, Mark. That's just laziness from Anthony Walker there. That's fantastic play by John Asiata. He's gone right to the line. We spoke pre-game about how skillful this player is. He dug in straight to the line. He's going to have to leave the field now for a HIA, and I'm sure Ant Walker could be in trouble for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, here comes the card. What colour is it? What colour is this card? And it's only yellow for Ant Walker. Well, we know now the rules. If you hit a player when he's got rid of the ball, Kevin, you're in trouble.
I don't know why people still do it. There's nothing to gain out of doing that. You're going to get sin bin.
Bradford looking left, and that's where they're going to go now. Here's Pat, they've got bodies outside. Here's Gill for the line, and Kieran Gill crashes in. His 4th Bradford try in just his 3rd game. They weren't going to stop him then. They had the numbers. It's 4-4.
They did have the numbers. They shouldn't have had the numbers, the down numbers, and it was Kieran Gill who ran a great line, and they're getting a bit of a combination on this edge, Deck Patton and Kieran Gill. You know, he's run a double-up play there. They put 2 men on the 3-man defender. I think it was Joe Mellor, and he just crashes over. It actually just gets outside of Ed Chamberlain. But fantastic line, and Deck Patton increasingly pulling this side apart. We spoke earlier about, you know, they'd have seen Featherstone do this last week with Junior Moores and Ben Halliwell, and Kieran Gill that time goes in. But fantastic strength there shown to get over the line.
Side of 20, Smith has it. Gets it away now. Ball coming across to Mellor. Here's Stone. Oh, the lovely pass. Great pass. Brilliant try. Chamberlain was the provider for the first one, but he's on the end of a wonderful handling move from Leigh. and Leigh lead the Bulls by 8 points to 4.
Yeah, we said they practiced that over and over again, and that had Adrian's Lamb stamp all over it. It was the turn-up play. It was Sam Stormy, the big back rower, who looked like he was going to make contact, but he turned it up out the back to the fullback, who made a fantastic short ball. It was to Keenan Bratton. No, it was Ed Chamberlain. Ed Chamberlain, fantastic. He's had a great start, Leon.
Great start, and he looks like a really, really top-class player. And if you watch the isolate deck pattern, but it's the centre that jams inside, he doesn't need to jam. I think that deck pattern actually has his man if he stays out, but Chamberlain took the opportunity and took it well.
Yeah, he's had a great start. Scored one, set one up. Anti, and it's like we said about Walker before, he's going to leave him alone.
Well, here's Miller now. Ball over the top. Chance for Jai Hitchcocks. It's his Leigh Centurions debut, and he strolls in against one of his former clubs, and Leigh double their lead. They lead here by 12 points to 4.
Once again on the back of a penalty. You know, a set structured play. I think they've pulled this wing apart perfectly well. It was Ben Reynolds. He had a quiet game last week. He's a fantastic player, Ben Reynolds, and it's the dummy ball to Nene McDonald and over the top to Hitchcock. They're very aggressive on this edge. Billy Jowett goes in, Rhys Evans goes in, and the ball over's sublime, and it's a great finish by Jai Hitchcock.
In the end up, it's just an easy play, really. And I think the defenders from Bradford, Evans, wedging in, ball over the top. It's a fantastic piece of skill, but I think the Bulls defender made it easy for him.
Great run from Nene McDonald.
Yes, here goes Sidlow. Sidlow's looking to offload. He does. Mellor's on the end of it. Mellor steps away from one, pushes his way through the line, gets the ball back. Ioane's going to race away, and Ioane has the pace to get in, and he slides over for his second try of the season. The big fellow is not going to be denied. The offload finds Mellor. Ioane does the rest.
We spoke about the impact that Adam Sidlow bringing into this team. It was captain to co-captain Joe Mellor. Joe Mellor's looked threatening all this half. He looked dangerous. He steps off his left, goes off his right and finds a gap. And Mark Ioane, for a front rower, brilliant turn of pace. Goes round the fullback. Hint of obstruction, but fantastic try for Leigh Centurions to extend the lead.
Yeah, and I'm glad I wasn't playing fullback there and had to stop him, because he's a big boy with some speed, and it's a great finish.
Leigh looking for another score. They've bagged 4 tries already, and here now is a chance. Mellor, great pass, big chance out wide, and they're going to score again. Keenan Brand over for his second. A set move from the scrum, and the Centurions are going to get their second win of the season. They lead by 22 points to 4.
And John Key was furious before that scrum. He could see the lineup of the defenders. There was 4 on one side and 2 on the other for the attacking shape for Leigh. Bradford didn't spot that, and they left 3 defenders against 4 attackers. And the quality of Joe Mellor, he just sinks that defender in. And it's a great ball by Caleb Aitken to put Keenan Brand in again.
How can you get your numbers so wrong, though? It's a great ball, goes right to the line. There's nothing that anybody can do about that defence for Bradford. So you go so far into the line that the defenders can't get away from him.
Well, they've got numbers. Here now they come across the field. Here now is Akins, gets it to McDonald. McDonald skips out of one. He's going to go for the line himself. The big man is in. Try number 5 of the season for Nene McDonald. Can't keep him out of the action, and he's over again. Leigh will win. They lead by 26 points to 4.
Yeah, the big man's over again, but he's been fantastic all game. He was fantastic last week. His work rate's phenomenal. He gets through so many carries. You know, in the backfield, he carries the ball. But this is the break. Wardle goes straight through. Good inside shoulder. He's been doing this his whole career. Steps to full back. Good tackle. Good recovery back from Bradford. Offload. And then it's all about the spread play. Going to the line, forward out the back, across field. Give that man one-on-one. Just give him one-on-one, and he'll do the rest.
Yeah, I think if Leigh want to do anything this year, they want to, you know, that's the blueprint. Open the field up on the right edge, get him some one-on-one. He's actually beat 3 men to score. He did that last week too. Anytime he's in a bit of space, he looks so big and threatening.
We're watching Widnes at Dewsbury on Monday Night Live in front of the Premier Sports cameras as here go Leigh again. Power in their way through. Bradford are beaten. They just don't have the answers. And over the line go the Leigh Centurions to extend their lead. It was the big man, Dan Norman, with a try. 32 points to 4.
And he deserves that mark. He's been fantastic since he's come on. I think that's been the major difference for me. Mike Ioane scored a try off the bench. Atrin Garno's been fantastic off the bench. James McDonald's come on late and speeded up the middle. And this big man, Dan Norman, you know, he took the first carry in this set of in this half, and he went straight through. And he's done exactly the same to score the try.
Then another set here, time ticking by. Bradford in a world of hurt at the moment, as here they come again, the Centurions. Right on the buzzer. Ed Chamberlain over for his second of the night. A comprehensive Centurions victory is wrapped up with another try for Ed Chamberlain. 38 points to 4 with a kick to come. Adrian Lamb will be perfectly happy with the night's work.
Yeah, they will, and that's smart play. They know that they're down a man with Foggin Johnson. David Foggin Johnson's got the red card, and it's great play again by them two. It's Caleb Aikins and Joey Mellor combining well to send over a guy who I think's pushed Joey Mellor all the way for the man of the match in Ed Chamberlain.
Yeah, Leigh scored some fantastic tries to lead at the break. It was only 8-4 at the break. Keenan Brandon, Ed Chamberlain with the tries that cancelled out Kieran Gill's early try for Bradford. But then Hitchcock's on debut strolled in. Mark Ioane blitzed through with a burst of pace. Keenan Brandon over for his second. Then Nenny McDonald. Dan Norman, the big man, rampaged through. And then Ed Chamberlain with the final one means it is 2 wins out of 3 for Leigh. Bradford beaten here at the Leigh Sports Village. It ends Leigh Centurions 38, Bradford Bulls 4.